It is Sonoma time. There's a graphical issue going on at this track, and luckily we have found the solution to it. Sadly, it makes everything look like trash, with random things being really bright, but without it, you're blinded at parts of the track where you literally cannot tell the difference between the road and the dirt. So, we at least have one advantage going into this race. Right, Dylan?
Yeah.
So, we are starting uh, 27th. It's not terrible.
Neva, did you hear the strategy?
Twice.
Yeah.
18 and something.
18, yeah, 18 lap runs.
10.
Yes. I believe so. I didn't ask, but I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, so right now when it gets bright on my screen, it's getting like nuclear bright for everyone else. Luckily, luckily Dylan and Cody got the solution, as do the spotters. So there's a few people out there that haven't. Luckily, I remembered a forum post from 2 weeks ago when someone brought this
Really
issue
wish
up
I
at
would
this
have
track,
qualified better.
and we fixed it. So,
I thought it was a good lap. I
yay.
would have just reset, but you never know with overcast how much you can get out of it. No clue.
Yeah, they reduced it.
What do you mean? Yes. I'm kind of hoping for a big pile up, a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not giving you when the leaders go. Just it doesn't matter. Just go when you can go.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane as best you can. Slight little checkup. Now they're accelerating out. Should be going green. You were just at the wrong point there, coming out of the corner for the green. Clear all around, but stay in your lane. Okay, go. All right, 55 laps. You got one on the left, one on the left, one on the left. Kind of got... That was kind of your fault because you forced him into that, but you're good. All clear, all around. Just watch for the checkup here on the first lap. One on the left. Still on the left. Got one crossing the track. Stay right, stay right, stay right. Good job, good job. Get back on the track before the hill. Left. Got one on the right. Okay, good job.
I'm probably half destroyed.
We're 17th. You're good. There's just a little damage on the left front. All right, people are going to be blinded coming out of this corner. It just got bright. Got Garrett right behind you. He's got a little damage on the right front. Just let him go on entry to the 180. Got one on the right. Got one on the right, kind of. Okay, clear, clear. Got one on pit road with a penalty. Or, I don't know what that was. Okay, well, that was more exciting than I thought it was going to be. We're up to 18th. Got a little loose in front of you. A little loose in front of you. Stay left. Okay, clear. Got one to your right. Got another one coming in hard on the right behind you. You're clear behind. Nope, inside. Clear. I don't know how to call this, so you might get some insides. Just figure out what I mean.
Yep.
16th. Just keep the car under you. Doing good, pulling away from behind. Ryan's off just ahead, so he's going to be a little slower. They're going to group up again in the carousel. Easy. Yeah, 0.8 behind you, pulling away big time. Don't force anything on that. Clear. Just patience, okay?
Yep.
We're way ahead of where we should be right now. Got 0.7 behind you. It's now Davies. Easy, easy. To your right, to your right. Got a nose to your right. Clear. To your left. Clear. Remember, it's Davies, so he'll just run into the back of you, even if he's not meaning to. Just be prepared for the send on the end of the drag strip, and then Crowder's probably going to try to follow him through, but you're faster than Crowder, so don't get stuck behind him. Just let Davies by as easy as you can if he's got a run here. You got 0.8 behind Davies to Crowder, so just watch that inside. Got a second behind Davies now to Crowder, and then 3 seconds to Guest behind him. So, doing really, really good. God, these graphical issues. I'm glad my driver can see, because holy shit, the way this car drives. Yeah, not being able to see. I don't know how people are staying on track. Got a second back to Crowder behind Davies. Still 3 seconds back to Guest, so you're even with everyone behind him. and you're essentially even with Ryan. He's been kind of going wide, making a few mistakes. I'm not on your car, I'm on Davy's car now, just so you know. And I will yell and scream if he looks like he's going to send it. So Dylan can't really talk a whole lot. And don't try to talk to me, I know you can't talk. He's got his hands full with this. Think you can actually get Ryan. Got some room to work with behind you. Right side. Jesus Christ, sorry. I just realized hearing the spotter say the same thing as me. Just watch out from behind, watch out from behind. It's getting closer and closer. If you can get past Ryan, though, that would be really good. Then maybe Davies will get himself in trouble trying to get past him. Ryan's really bad through this corner, pushing wide. He's looking inside, right side, right side, right side. Clear. Turn back down, all clear. Good job. No worries from the cars behind you. You got 4 seconds back to guess, so we are getting close to getting locked into these positions really good. Lap 7 right now. Just watch out for any contact between the two in front of you. With as wide as Ryan goes into corners, Davies is probably going to put it in there, and then they'll make contact mid-corner. Oh, Ryan's off. Ryan's off. Good job.
Rip Ryan.
He's been entering so wide, too. I don't...
He's overdriving. He just hit the tires. I don't know if you saw. That's why I laughed.
Oh,
I saw
no.
it in my mirror. Oh, rip him.
Like, I mean, this is a throwaway race for him. Pretty much half the races are throwaway races for him since he's so good. All right, so you got a half second behind Crowder. Crowder's kind of picking up a little bit of speed. Watch that pit entry wall. So I'm not too worried if Crowder gets past you, especially since we gained that free spot from Ryan, and you're pulling away from Guess lap after lap. But Guess could be... Is it possible to stretch it fuel-wise? Don't have to answer that.
Don't know.
Okay. I like, Guess is pretty quick, isn't he? So him being 5 seconds behind you makes me think that everyone, like, he's doing fuel saving or something.
You can. It's supposed to be slower.
Alright, well, we should be able to, yeah, just pull away. And hopefully Davies and Nichols will pull away, and we can just settle into 16th. Get a nice gap to come back out in. Right side, right side.
Fine. Except for Crowder diving me from 6 back.
Yeah. I was looking at the timing and seeing he was 0.6, and then...
Let's let him go.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it's gonna hurt you a little bit, but we're still pulling away from 18th, and we're fucking 17th, which is fine for as terrible as you thought we were gonna be.
A lot of these guys are probably gonna be stupid aggressive with me too, because they see my damage. They're gonna think I'm shit. I need to stop talking.
Yep, just focus on driving. So yeah, I wasn't able to get the schemes for this week either. So just all around terrible quality here of how the game looks right now, and the schemes. I'm just using Trading Paints right now. Be easy, no need to push it. Starting to pull away again from the people behind. But yeah, Dylan's got a new car. I don't like it, but he likes it, so he is now black and white. And it's got a little bit of front end damage, but obviously not hurting. It's really just a little bit of front end damage. You can't even hardly tell from behind. Just minimize mistakes and we'll be good. Hurst got past Guest, so he's slowly closing in on you, but he's still 4.5 back. Guest is 1.5 back from him.
It's fine. Second, we're top 20.
Yep, I know. I'm just letting you know. Not a whole lot of need to push because right now, 19th back is falling hard off of your pace. They're all in the 32s back there, 19th on back. And you don't even want to know what the leaders' lap times are?
Nope. Is Ryan still running?
Give me a second. There's your answer.
All right.
Ryan is in 30th. Cody's in 28th. You are in 17th. 4.1 seconds ahead of 18th. And 6.3 seconds ahead of 19th. How many laps can you go?
No clue.
Well, my thought is if Guest doesn't pit, we should stay out and continue to try to grow our gap. Yeah, we'll see.
Negative. Are you still going, Cody? Right.
Here's the thing you're not thinking of, though. It may be faster, but if you come out right behind everyone, then you're stuck behind them. So. Hold on to it. Alright, guessed his pit. So we don't need to worry about that. It looks like everyone's going to be doing 2 stoppers. He's just pitting early to try to gain some, but he's not going to be able to gain 6.5 back, so we're going to be fine going to 18. Or... Nope, he didn't pit. My timing screen thought he did, so he must have had some weird blink, and it thought he was in the pits. This is really boring compared to all the other races. I'm sure not for you as you sit there and swing your elbows all around. Up to a 7.4 gap, back to 19th, down to 2.5 to 18th. So, looks like most likely we're going to finish 18th, which is great.
A lot I can still fuck up.
Yep. Don't talk. Just drive. Have you practiced pit entry, I hope?
No.
Great. So we're just going to be bouncing from wall to wall on entry.
Stop. Picture that in my head. Couldn't stop laughing.
You and Cody are set up for if he jumps the drag strip fence, he's going to hit you perfectly in the S's. Up to 7.7 now, back to guest. He's dropping off really hard. Currently 21 seconds ahead of Cody. Timmy Hill just pitted.
Try to let me know if there's a car merging onto the track in front of me
Yeah.
from pit stops.
Yep. Looks like Timmy wrecked because his pit stop's over 20 seconds right now. So. Two cars on pit road, Novak and Mullis. No one's merging at this point. So good news is when we do pit, we're not going to come into the field. Because it looks like you lose about 42 seconds. We're on lap 16, just so you know. Only one car in pit road in front of you. It's Garrett Lowe. He has not hit his stall yet. Lap 17. So are you pitting this time or are you pitting once you've done lap 18?
We'll pit this time, I guess.
Okay. Probably a good idea since everyone else is. That's going to put us out. Should be coming out around, yeah, we'll be good. Should have a gap. As long as we can get in front of Chris Shearburn.
I'm going to be taking it real easy on pit entry.
Okay. No, we're not gonna. Yeah, we might be able to. Nice and easy through here. Pit speed starts at the end of the left wall.
I lost a lot of time.
Yep, that's fine. I'm sure many people did.
33 seconds optional.
Oh, well. It's not really affecting you. Pit speed. Make sure you don't get too close to the blue cones at all. All clear. On to track. Great job.
We lost a lot of time to Hurst, but I don't care.
He's just, I mean, he was going to pass you no matter what. You pit lane time, 41.9 seconds. Everyone else in the 41s, highest is a 40.7. So you were fine on that. Adams on old tires up ahead of you. just be easy because he's way off speed to begin with. There you go. That was nice of him. Keep it on track, though. You've got a 18th easily. Guest is on pit road, just coming out of his stall. Got one coming out of the pits in front of Hurst. Damn. His pit early got him ahead of Crowder. And you gained quite a bit back on Crowder. So, remember, Crowder's a little shit at the start of the run, or else he was just being nice behind you. But I wouldn't expect that. But we're back into 18th, so everyone ahead of you is pit, I believe. Yep. All pits have been done except for Cress. He's in 28th. Damn. Guest had a terrible pit lane. He was a 44.6. Came out 27th. Yeah, 5 seconds back to Shearburn. And he's on 2 lap older tires, so we should be pulling away from him. Just watch out for any stupidity between these two in front of you, and hopefully they start to pull away. Doing really good, though. So, just taking a look at the stats, just to give me something to fucking do. Fastest pit lane of those stops was Ottinger with a 40.7. Fastest actual pit stop looks like a 13.4 out of Reynolds and Leahy. And, yeah. So, Ottinger pushed it the most on pit lane. Gained a whole second on the leaders just from pit lane. He's running 4th. Looks like, yeah, Blake Reynolds also pit lane, 40.7. And he had that quick stop, so he probably gained a bit. But, yeah, now we just sit and wait for the next pit stop and hope Dylan doesn't wreck himself. Crowder's quicker than us late run, so there's no need to try to get in front of him. 6 seconds back to Shearburn, so pulling away. Doing good. Just keeping him encouraged. Not sure it helps, but don't have anything else to do, so why not annoy him while he's trying to drive. Unfortunately, Cody is in 28th, 10 spots behind us. About to go a lap down. Logan Cress still hasn't pit. He's on 21 lap old tires. He looks to be trying to one-stop it, but he's almost a lap down now, so that's not going to work for him. especially with no yellow flags. Really, I wish they would have put someone in charge that can throw a yellow. That first lap stuff, we should have had a yellow there. Just gather everyone back up, try it again. You know, one car spins off, that's fine, but when you've got a demolition derby coming through here, cars going left and right across the track, you shouldn't have to...
Who's winning, Bobby?
Oh, yeah. 6.4 seconds over Connie. You shouldn't have to go, do I lose a few seconds to get by this safely, or try to wreck myself to get by it and not lose seconds. So, I know road course cautions suck, but it's just, you know, don't do it like NASCAR where one car spins off and they throw it. If there's a major incident that breaks up the field that is affecting the racing, then you should toss the yellow, just out of fairness. Once they get going green, there really should never be an incident that brings out the yellow again. But we're now 6.4 ahead of Sherburne, and behind him is Kane Cook, who's 5.5 behind him. So, did it just get really bright?
Yep.
Okay, at least it's not neon bright, but just remember. Well, it is getting neon bright for me, but just remember that everyone's probably blinded right now, if this is what we're seeing. I'm going to take a look at the broadcast, because if we're seeing it this bad, I don't know if maybe we're just now getting the brightness, but before the setting change, it was like twice as bright as this when there was a little brightness that came out. Yeah, it looks like we're now even with what people are seeing. But we're not getting the massive spikes, I don't think.
What spot's Garrett up to?
Ninth, just passed. He's fighting with Kerwin right now.
That's impressive.
Yeah. That's, Hey, it's back to dark.
Garrett got dumped in the first lap out of like top 10.
Yeah, well, he's 10th now. "15 seconds up on you. 35 seconds back to the leader." We're at 49 seconds off the lead.
It's not even the first time I get lapped in a peak race without significant damage.
Hopefully it times up just right where we can pit and just not have to deal with it too much. You got 7 seconds back to Shearburn, 6.2 back to Cook behind him. Cody's in 28th.
I have like 40 seconds of damage, but I don't think it's that bad.
Cody's actually still on the lead lap. But don't talk too much. Don't get comfortable. This thing's going to snap on you anytime. Garrett's up to 9th. Just got past. I think Novak fell back. Nope. Reynolds just passed him for 10th. Oh god, there's like 3 cars battling each other here. I'm gonna watch that. That's more exciting.
You're fine.
Garrett just got 9th. Yeah, but you get another cheap couple of spots here. Lap car to the right, off track. You've got lots of room to work with. We're not racing the people in front of you, so if they do something stupid and decide to race you or something, just be patient. No need to force it. He's on 5-lap old tires, just so you know. That's why he's sort of in this weird ground. Just be smart. Be smart. Okay, good. Good job. Eight laps till we pit again. Oh shit. Ray and Busa are out. I didn't even look to see who got wrecked in that first part. I don't know what's with Taylor this run. He must have just pushed it too hard.
You
trying
short
to
pitted a lot.
He's only on 1 lap older tires. Shouldn't make that big of a difference as quick as he was catching you last run. He's probably just pushed too hard trying to stay ahead of Crowder.
Right.
Like always, though, just be smart. You got 7.4 back behind you. Got one coming out of the pits. Sorry I was late on that.
You're fine.
So the way this works out, if we come in at 36, then the last run's going to be longer. So we have the option of going 36 or 37. If we get to 36 and he hasn't pit, then we'll pit and try to get the 1 lap gap on him. Interesting. Nope. No big deal, though. We're not losing any time. In front of him or behind him, doesn't matter. So we are losing time, but it's down 4/10 right now. It's easy. Don't push it too hard. He's going to make a mistake or pit soon. Down to 6.6. Good job. That was nice of him. Alright, let's make some time back up if you can. Lost about a second to the people behind us. Not a big deal, but should be able to gap Hurst just a bit. You're looking really good on lap times this run. You're on lap 33 right now.
32.
The leader's on lap 33 right now. Actually, we're not going to go a lap longer because you're going to go a lap down probably. So we'll pit on 36 no matter what. I actually don't know if you're going to go a lap down. It's going to be close, but luckily the leaders will not be racing. The gaps to the front are just ridiculous. Not too terrible, though. Glad with how he's doing. Just our normal. Honestly, this is where we've kind of fell in this entire year, is just this back into the top 20. Although this time it's not because of anything other than speed. I think at the 1.5s, we've got the speed. It's just been some shitty luck getting damage early on, like what we got here, but it hasn't mattered too much. Alright, so if you happen to have any big time costing mistake before we pit as soon as you possibly can. Okay?
Okay.
People that are behind us that were racing have pit, so they're going to be gaining about 1 second on us a lap right now. We still need to go a couple more laps. But we can stay out in front of them right now with 2 extra laps because we had 7 seconds to them. Hurst is on pit road. We'll have to pass him again.
You just want me to pit this lap?
No. I mean, it's your call. Do you want to have fresher tires than Hurst? Or, I mean, we're going to have 1 lap fresher tires no matter what. Might as well. That way you don't get yourself in trouble. We'll race the people that we're racing. He'll be back out in front of you again, but...
I've been catching Clampett.
Can't really tell. Pay attention to it later on. Like that mid-pack you haven't really been falling away from. Yeah, bring it in. Just do it like you did last time. We were even on speed with everyone last time. No one's got any quicker on their stops.
Felt like I got in better that time.
Yeah, we will see. Oh, God. Mess of cars. Got one coming, and then you're good behind him. One more coming. Another. God damn, this pit road's long. One coming. You're good.
Is everyone in front of me done their final stop?
No. There's the 3, the 2, the 17, and the 4 haven't.
That's what I meant. Thank you.
Yep.
What about Sherburne?
Yes, that's who we needed to cover off on our pits because he was 7 seconds behind, but he pitted way early. That was nice of him. So Shearburn's been out there for 3 laps. That's why we had to cover him off, but you'll be pulling away from him now. One car exiting pits at the blue. Okay. Didn't lose out to anyone and should be pulling away from the people behind us. Okay. Jesus. I really hope he doesn't get his license back. Who'd you ask if we were catching?
Plant pit.
Oh, okay. When you asked that, I think he had pitted already. Because
Okay.
he's in 5th. 15 seconds behind the leader. Or no, 23 seconds behind the leader. So yeah, 17th place up for taking right here. We won't get Crowder unless he falls off bad, but he actually pit quite early too. He's on 5-lap old tires, so just again, no need to push it. I don't think we're going to catch Crowder. You just need to wait for a mistake out of Hurst and come away with the 17th spot. And hopefully lap cars won't be getting in our way too often. That's a lap car ahead of Hurst. pits. Clear. Alright, already 3.4 back to Shearburn, so pulling away massively from him. A lot of people short pit on Garrett, so he's back to 14th right now, unless something else happened.
My eye is watering real bad. It's distracting.
Hey, just be glad you haven't had to look at the nuclear shit all race long, too. I don't even know. I'm going to have to, like, search for a cloudy part on the replay for a screenshot. So I'm not taking it with these shit graphics. I don't know if you're going to get lapped. Conti's closed the gap, but he also pit a little, or one lap earlier, so there you go. He's just burning his tires up. You just keep it under you, be smooth. We'll get past him eventually over the next 13
Feels like I've been
laps.
pretty good for keeping under me.
Oh yeah, no, you've been doing good this run. Like, you know that he's fallen apart bad for some reason at this, like these last two runs, so he's all that we're racing, so it's, you know, just do what you gotta do, let him burn his shit up. All I know is iRacing needs to get rid of some of these cones that constantly get hit. That shit is stupid. Just, if you're gonna get really close to him, get by him, because I don't want a mistake from him to turn into front end damage and no speed, or you spinning yourself to avoid him. 5.7 behind and growing. Jesus. He's going to have a lot of grip issues coming out of this 180. In about 3 laps, start pushing it and get past him.
I have been.
Okay.
Not hard, but
Yeah,
I lost time because I had a really bad lap.
I thought you were easing off just because you were too close to him, so. Because you haven't been spinning the tires up like you were first run, so. He's going to spin himself if he's not too careful down the carousel. Just with that, if he starts spinning, don't try to pick a side. Just slow down, get around him. You've got 7 seconds behind you, and we're not catching anything in front, so. Safest way past. And if we can't get past him, no big deal, because you're 18th. Reach the goal that you wanted. No need for that. Especially when my driver's going through the S's. So loud as fuck. Garrett's up to 13th, closing in on 12th. He's actually Nichols in the 20. So they've both kind of had some good recovery runs. And I don't think you're going to get
Caution
lapped.
somewhere. Keep an eye out, even.
I think the 20 just blew up. And I think the caution's just for Ryan's car. Yep, 20 blew himself up, so he's smoking up there. Guessing he's gonna get a meatball. He's on pit road, so that is 16th in front of you. All right, 17th place. Leader is at the line, just so you know. Handling starting to just fall away from you.
Not really. He's just not making mistakes this run.
I think just because he didn't race Crowder, maybe that's helped him. Because he was, I don't know what the fuck happened to him that middle run. Maybe he made a change and went back, but I don't think anyone makes changes. Yeah, he kaboomed. Oh, that's what happened. He's gonna get himself suspended just for the incidents in this race.
Well, I think we're gonna go a lap down.
Yeah, 7 seconds behind with some amount of laps left. 6. I think you're fine. They're only running 0.8 faster than you right now. And if you get lapped, most likely you'll be the first one lap down, so you'll be the winner of the lappers.
Yeah.
Gets a bonus point, right? Jesus Christ. Focus on racing. Don't listen to me. Just drove in the grass coming down the carousel. I'm talking way too much for him at a track like this. Definitely not catching Hurst now. He's got the late run speed that he had on that first run. No pressure from behind. 8.6 behind us right now for Shearburn. And yeah, the leaders are, let's see, Get pretty close. Yep, getting really close. We're a minute 25 behind them. They're doing minute 30 laps. So gonna probably get lapped on the last lap. Now we're back 1.4 seconds. I don't think there's any way he's going to be able to get near him unless Hurst makes a big mistake, but Hurst isn't just going to let us by this time. Oh, Hurst locking it up on entry. So here's the deal. Leader has 8 seconds behind him before Conti catches him. So if you close in on Hurst, don't get too hung up about needing to let the leader pass. This isn't F1. And hopefully he understands what's going on with the race while he's putting around getting his easy win. But at this point, you're not close enough to do that, so I think we need to be within 0.4. Garrett is 6 seconds ahead of you now in 15th.
Yep.
And dropping. He's got major front end damage. Pretty far off the pace. And he's getting raced side by side with a lapper. He's dropping back to you hard. Actually, he's 3 seconds in front of you. Looked at the wrong things. So, keep digging. Hopefully Zelensky will just not try to lap. But even if he does, we're going to get past Garrett. And hopefully this makes Hurst dig a little hard, and we come away with a lucky top 15. So, leader's on your tail. Garrett's dropping back right in front of the 74 now. Just at this moment, don't pull over, because then we lose everything on getting Garrett. If he gets beside you, obviously pull over, but for now, we can't waste time backing off, and he's got a 9-second lead. Yeah, let him go. He's there. Right side. I don't know why he pulled back in front of you, or behind you. but you did get a little loose in front of him and scared him. So, all right.
That irritated me.
Yep, I know. We probably should have just let him go in the easy corner, but you did slip up a little bit. I think we're still going to get Garrett, but now we have one less lap, but there was nothing you could do about that. We'll see what happens here. Maybe all three of them will collide and you'll get 14th. So, no pressure at all behind. I don't know why he's forcing the issue up here. Like, what does he gain by going through? I don't know. He's just risking it big time. All right, so Condi's, or not Condi, but Lowe's down on speed, so the S's and coming out of the last turn, and then up turn one. Oh, this is going to help if they start trying to race each other. Just keep your eyes peeled.
My front tires are gone.
Yep. Still got an advantage over Garrett. Nothing behind you, no leaders, and no competition. Gonna be white flag this time. Should be able to get him on this straightaway. He's just, power is dead. Might have to go around the outside. To the left, to your left, to your left, still there. Dig, 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 and 16th. Be as safe as you can. Really no pressure from behind because you can pull away out of the S's. No need to send it. Trying to get to Hurst. Not going to happen.
We're sending it.
No, you're not sending it. I have sent it enough for the both of us in Pro 4s this week. You're going to walk away with a 16th place finish.
Here it comes. Sorry to do it to yours.
Yeah. You're just going to go across the track and plow into the leaders, huh? Banned. God, what would they do to someone if that happened?
Ban them. It's already happened. Jeremy R. Allen did it to Chris Overland at Pocono and to turn one at Pocono.
Good job.
Yeah. That was hell of a finish.
Boring as fuck for me, but I like that. Like, yeah, I mean, Hurst just outran you that
Honestly,
second or the third run.
Yeah, no, he was better. Though, had I not had the 40 seconds of damage, I think I had maybe 10th to 12th place speed, maybe.
Nah.
You don't think? I mean, 40 seconds is a lot. I know it's a road course.
Nah, I don't think it hurt you that much.
Yeah. Either way.
Maybe 14th.
Yeah.
But your issue was just long run speed. I mean, Crowder was gone. That's
Yeah,
not a
my
damage
front
issue.
tires went away that last run. That was the difference. And Hurst, like, I think Hurst was fine. Like, even that second run, I think he was just making mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, he was just, I don't know. I was watching him. He was just driving so hard. He was.
Does Cody not know that you got another road course coming up? All right. Well, thanks for watching. I think we came out of that well. It's not great, but
So what
it's
was the deal with
16th.
Overland on the first lap, Neben? Was that me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I thought Overland was wrecking.
Oh, wait. Was that where you kind of forced it 3 wide and he had nowhere to go?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I was 3 or not. I was just. Oh, he's fucking pissed. He's sitting here revving his motor at me in my stall, and fuck him. Overland. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could be wrong, but what I thought Overland was spinning. I was like, all I could see was his right front, so I assumed he was spinning. I don't know if
Oh,
he was. Okay, that's what I thought. And I don't know why he would be
he
mad.
he was getting turned by the 17 no matter what. That wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
I mean, you threw it in there on the 17, but no matter what was going to happen, he cut across there, and it was going to get hit by the 17. But hey, couldn't have happened to a better person, so. And that is how we're ending the video.